Thank you very much. I give the floor to the distinguished representative of International Educational Development.
Monsieur le rapporteur,
Mr. Rapporteur,
continues to severely restrict freedom of expression, association and assembly. The authorities continue to block Facebook, Twitter and other social media platforms, limiting access to information. Journalists and online critics are imprisoned and peaceful protests are suppressed, especially in Kurdistan. Today, Iran detains more than 1,150 political prisoners, and 500 of them belong to the Kurdish people. Many of these prisoners are sentenced based on vague charge of spreading propaganda against the system, which applies to any criticism of the state, and muharba, the imaginary crime of enmity against God. The unjust conviction and treatment of Mr. Kabudwand, an eminent Kurdish human rights defender and journalist who is wrongfully serving a decade-long prison sentence based on the fabricated charge of spreading propaganda against the state, exemplifies Iran's utter disdain for the right to freedom of expression and association. Mr. Kabudwand once again went on hunger strike from 8 May to 9 June of this year to protest against the authorities' ill-intended efforts to sentence him to even further imprisonment based on yet another spurious charge of spreading propaganda against the system from inside the prison. We asked the Special Rapporteur what he intends to do in regards to the situation of Mr. Kabudwand and other political prisoners in Iran. Perhaps he may consider working with Dr. Shahid, the Special Rapporteur for Iran on these matters. Finally, we call on the Iranian authorities to stop toying with Kabudwand's life, to drop all charge against him, and to release him immediately and unconditionally. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Article 19.